20 years later and still too soon for a lot of people.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly, you were in Chicago on January 19th, 2002, right? Yeah, you were in Chicago. Okay.
Yeah.
I still remember it like it was yesterday. I still remember digging my car out from that blizzard at what was then Foxborough Stadium. This was so long ago. Gillette Stadium was under construction at the time. This was the last game at Foxborough Stadium.
Do you remember the name of it? Do you remember the name of it at the time? The working title?
No. What was the working title? This is before the naming rights of Gillette? Oh, wait, no. I'm stumped. Well, I don't remember.
You don't remember this?
What was it?
It wasn't Gillette Stadium.
Wait, hold on. Let me think of it.
It'll come back. Yeah.
Was it a brand? Was it a brand? Was it naming? Was it another institution that naming rights?
Yeah, it was a brand. I don't really know. I think the company. I don't want to speak out of school because somebody out there in the company be like, "No, we fine. What do you mean? We ain't having problems. We never had problems." But once upon a time, it was called CGI Field. CGI Field.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Now that you say it, yes. Yes.
So
what could it?
That
could
was
have
the
been?
plan. Then they kind of pulled that back. But Tom Brady, hey, listen, that ain't nothing new. We knew it was a fumble. It was a bad rule. It was a rule. So they had to follow the rule.
So it wasn't a fumble.
But it was.
If that was a rule, it wasn't a fumble.
Straight.
If that was a rule, it wasn't a fumble. It was the right call.
Yeah.
But
you know what? I don't know if it's the right call.
Common sense tells you it's a fumble, but the rule book says otherwise.
Even with the tuck rule, by like pulling it back in, I'm not sure he was pulling it back. You think he was pulling it back in? Ooh.
No, he wasn't.
That's a great play.
He wasn't. He wasn't pulling it back in. It was a pump fake.
I used to know this.
It was
so
a fumble. No, shout out to Walt Coleman.
You know what's so crazy? I used to know that rule by heart. From the definition of the rule book.
The letter of the rule.
Many years after the tuck rule game, they changed it. And Mike Pereira at the time, I don't think Mike Pereira was still with the NFL with the officiating crew. He said, "Oh yeah, I never liked that rule." But hey, okay, now you say something. Like a lot of people now are saying, "Oh yeah, that was a bad idea." But it was a brilliant play by two guys, Greg Biekert and Charles Woodson. Charles Woodson was all over it, knew it was coming. And the behind the music on that play is that, the Patriots are known for Spygate and all that stuff. The Raiders had heard the call. So the Raiders heard the call, and they disguised the knowledge that they had. So Woodson knew what was coming.
So that's why he was a free rusher. Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it was great.
Let's play this game though. Obviously, Patriots history, NFL history as we know it, would not have transpired without the tuck rule. They would not have gone on to beat Pittsburgh in the AFC Championship game the following weekend. They would not have gone on to upset the Rams in Super Bowl 36 in the Superdome. That a couple of weeks later. But it's fun to kind of play the Doctor Strange, going back in time, looking at all the different permutations of what could have been. So, do the Steelers and your man Bill Cowher, do they win that Super Bowl? So the Raiders fans, they're sensitive about it, right? So do the Raiders in that 2001 Oakland Raiders team, do they win the Super Bowl? And therefore, John Gruden never goes to the Bucs and wins a Super Bowl with Tony Dungy's roster. That's one. Do the Steelers with Cordell Stewart, do they win the AFC and perhaps also beat the Rams in the Super Bowl? Or, as we like to enjoy, that memory of us seeing the Rams at the hotel kind of feeling themselves a little too much. Or the Rams, that dynasty, Kurt Warner's Rams, the dynasty that they thought they were going to be.
Yeah.
With a second Super Bowl title in 3 seasons. And more specifically, I'll give you one more and then you take it. More specifically, just in New England, does Bledsoe definitely get traded to Buffalo the following year? Brady is not who we come to know him as because he didn't win a Super Bowl that year. But is that even his team? Enlighten us.
All right. So let's go macro. Let's go macro first. Macro. Do the Steelers win the Super Bowl? No, they don't. That year. Do the Raiders win the Super Bowl that year? No, they don't. Do the Rams become a dynasty? Yes, they do. Because I'm not going to give.
So nobody but the Patriots beats the Rams in the Superdome, is what you're saying.
Well, no, not. Oh, right. Because I'm not going to assign a Super Bowl title to somebody who never did it. Like the Cordell Stewart Steelers didn't win it.
Yeah.
Now, the Ben Roethlisberger and Jerome Bettis last year, we know the whole story. They won it. Rich Gannon Raiders never won it. As a matter of fact, they got there the next year, and they got, as Emmitt Smith would say,
lost to John Gruden.
Lost
to John Gruden's Buccaneers.
Yeah, I mean, nasty, in a nasty way. So I think maybe John Gruden stays. The Rams are the dynasty. And bring it back to the micro. Drew Bledsoe, see you later. Deuces.
He's gone regardless.
Still out.
Yeah. For the same reason that he was never going to get his job back. Because Belichick was always looking to bench him for Tom Brady. I guess this story kind of like it made me chuckle today, not just because it's been 20 years, where's the time gone? But last night I watched the Flashpoint Paradox on HBO Max, so I'm kind of just in this, and Doctor Strange is out tonight, so I'm kind of just this mood of multiverse examination. And the greatest Spider-Man remains Into the Spider-Verse. And today has a theme of unfinished business.
Are you going
tonight? No, I'm going. I'm going tomorrow only because Savannah is busy tonight and it's a school night and she can't go. It's me and Savannah's thing that we go to see all the Marvel movies, all the premieres of Marvel together. So we'll go tomorrow night after she gets out of school.
I love that.
You're going when?
Probably over the weekend. Probably, I think Saturday. I think we're going to earmark it.
So by Monday, before we move on, we can commit that by Monday we will be able to unpack. Well, we can't without spoilers. We can't give us spoilers after the first weekend, but we'll be able to at least react. Generally speaking, I think so. That's being polite.
That's the rule.
But generally speaking, we'll be able to react to the Multiverse of Madness on Monday. That's a deal, barring anything unforeseen.
Yeah, I was going to say. Okay, good.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's just tentatively.
And we have an agreement in principle. Agreement
in principle. Yes, there you go.
Agreement in principle.
And those can fall apart.
Hey, thanks for watching Brother from Another on YouTube. Make sure you hit subscribe before you leave, and be sure to watch us 3 to 5 p.m. Eastern Time on Peacock. Appreciate you.